This is shuttle launch control at T-3 hours and holding. The countdown for launch of Space Shuttle Discovery's sts-119 mission is underway here at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Teams are monitoring a drop in helium pressure in one of 4 liquid hydrogen gap measurement plates at the liquid umbilical disconnect where the orbiter connects to the tank. The gap measurement plate maintains a positive purge between the external tank and the orbiter interface to prevent potential ice formation and keep the electrical equipment at the right temperature. All 4 gap measurements are working, but one is dipped slightly below requirements. The condition will be monitored but is not currently expected to impact tonight's launch. Teams also are exploring the option of manually adjusting the ground systems valve in the mobile launcher platform to assist in increasing the pressure. We'll continue to provide updates on this potential issue as they become available. Liftoff is scheduled for 7:43 p.m. Eastern Time from Launch Pad 39A. The launch window extends for about 5 minutes. This mission will deliver the S6 truss segment and the 4th of final large set of solar array wings. The arrays will provide 25% more power to the station and will fully power science experiments and support the station's crew expansion to 6 residents in May. There will be 3 spacewalks during this 13-day mission. Discovery also will take up the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency's first resident crew member, Koichi Wakata, and bring back NASA astronaut Sandy Magnus, who has been living on station since the sts-126 mission in November 2008. STS-119 is the 125th Space Shuttle flight and the 28th flight to the station. It is the 36th flight for Shuttle Discovery and the first flight in 2009. Discovery's crew of 7 began their day this morning at 9 a.m. and have received medical checks by the flight surgeon. In about 45 minutes, the crew will begin putting on their launch and entry suits before heading to the launch pad. At about 10:18 a.m., we began operations to load the external tank with more than 500,000 gallons of liquid propellants that will be used by the shuttle's 3 main engines to lift Discovery into orbit. Managers and engineers are in Firing Room 4 in the Launch Control Center at Kennedy Space Center in Florida, monitoring the countdown. Tanking operations generally last about 3 hours and were completed earlier this afternoon. During the show today, we'll bring in some experts to discuss the launch countdown activities you'll be seeing. Coming up in the next few minutes, I'll be talking to Discovery's flow director and the payload manager for this mission. We'll have a former member of the final inspection team to walk us through what the FIT team has been looking at for over the past hour or so as they walk down Launch Pad 39A. We'll be joined by NASA astronaut Kay Heyer to discuss crew activities as they enter the shuttle and prepare for liftoff this evening. Then we'll be talking to a former member of the closeout crew as members of that team secure the White Room and close the hatch to Discovery. We'll show a segment to explain a detailed test objective on this mission called the boundary layer transition, and we'll have a live demonstration with a Boeing engineer who will discuss the solar arrays being taken up on STS-119. We'll also ask our experts questions received through the internet over the past few weeks. We've received hundreds of questions from NASA enthusiasts worldwide, and while we can't answer all of them, we will be asking several, and hopefully the rest will be answered throughout the show. At T-3 hours and holding, we're still continuing to look over the potential issue that we have with the helium pressure, and we will update you as soon as we have more information.